What is up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Shorty here, vaping and gaming, coming to you with a episode. Well, coming to you with a new series on the channel. Alrighty, I did do the Detroit Lions realistic rebuild. I cut that short. At like week 7, I believe. It was getting really unfun, and it was really making me mad. And if the game's not fun for me, there's no reason for me to make videos on it and to play it if the game's not going to be fun for me. So I did end up cutting that quite short. Sorry for anybody who was watching that and actually enjoyed it. I wasn't enjoying it, so I'm not going to play it. So I am going to start another franchise. It's going to be this kind of a realistic style. It's not going to be trading for 99 overall players, because that's unrealistic. It's going to be making smart trades. As you can see in the title of the video, it's going to be the Cleveland Browns. So I'm going to scroll my way over here as I add a few tags just to hopefully get somebody to see this video. Damn, the Buffalo Bills would be kind of fun. But we are going to go with the Cleveland Browns. Arguably one of the worst teams in the NFL.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles,
there's going to be an
or adjust
owner.
Options, use the tiles on the right.
The owner for this franchise is going to be none other than vaping and gaming. Not very, creative, but it's there. There we go, auto suggestion. Sure, I'm just gonna go with that. League settings. If you don't know, I do. Damn, it is hot in here. If you don't know, I run on All Pro. All Madden's broken. I promise you, all Madden is broken. Pre-existing injury obviously gonna be off, because I mean, why would I worry about who's already injured? I do run 8-minute quarters with accelerated clock, full control. We're going to turn off the tutorial pop-ups and fill roster. We're going to start the league. Alrighty guys, if you didn't see the last franchise I did with the Lions, I pretty much made 0 trades. Okay, we still got Josh Gordon here. Yeah, that's definitely not the most updated rosters. Give me a minute. I'm fine with having Josh Gordon, but it's just not going to be the realistic way I wanted. Um, there we go. That's better. Alrighty. I understand I'm 6 minutes in and I'm kind of in this situation. Actually, let's use custom roster. Maybe this is the way to do it. I think by selecting preseason week 1, it goes back to the original roster. So I think doing it this way.
Select the team you want to join.
Yeah, I think this is gonna work. Let's move to the Browns.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right.
It should be quite quick. There we go. That's much better. With Tyrod Taylor going down in overall, Baker Mayfield jumping up in overall, it definitely makes this the way I want to play. Alrighty, guys. So, first things first, I'm going to figure out who I'm throwing on the trade block. First off, Tyrod Taylor. I'm removing him as captain. I feel like the quarterback's gotta be a team captain. I understand he's a rookie, and technically we're in preseason at the moment. But Tyrod Taylor is going to be added to the trade block. Let's just go to my team. Let's go to roster here. quarterback. Like I said, I've thrown Tyrod Taylor on the trade block. You know, let me add Drew Stanton. Who knows? Somebody might make something for him. Alrighty. Carlos Hyde is probably going to be my starter with Nick Chubb at the second. Duke Johnson, I'm going to throw him on the trade block here. I really like Carlos Hyde as a third down back, like a power back. With Nick Chubb. Maybe Duke Johnson as a starter, Nick Chubb as a third down back, Carlos Hyde as the power. I think that's the way I'm going to run it. You don't need a fullback. Jarvis Landry, he's obviously got to stay on the team. Antonio Callaway, obviously got to stay on the team. Rashard Higgins, Ricardo Lewis. None of these guys really will have any value. Darren Fells, I definitely feel like it's a good option. Set the valve. I do want the 3 tight end set. Obviously, that's horrible. He's still young. Well, young-ish. 27. He's 28. He sucks. Left end, Emmanuel Agba, definitely going to be the starter at the left end. Right end, Myles Garrett, pretty easy go there. I think Anthony Zettel should bump into D tackle. I think he might be a little undersized for D tackle. At 270, he might be a bit undersized. Yeah, he's definitely a little. He's a very undersized D tackle. But I mean, Jamie Collins. I don't think he's gonna have any trade value. Let's just add him to trade back to see if there's possibly any trade value. I want this guy to be the starter. Joe Sherbert. Yes, I call him Joe Sherbert. He's gonna definitely stay on the team. Right outside linebacker Christian Kirksey. Definitely got to stay on the team as well. Corner, got Denzel Ward. Clearly, he's got to stay on the team. TJ Carey. EJ Gaines has got to be my slot corner. Either my slot corner or my number 2 with probably TJ Carey. So let's throw Terrence Mitchell on the trade block. And you know what? Let's throw TJ Carey there as well. I'm not a big fan of either of these guys. I know this isn't very realistic, throwing all these people in the trade block, but Buddy Calhoun, he's got to go back to corner. What's his ratings? Zoned and man, yeah, he's got to go back to corner. Or should I put Damaris Randall at corner? What's their I definitely feel like Buddy Calhoun is definitely going to fit better at the corner role. Let's bump him back down to corner. Because I feel like that's where he fits. Buddy Calhoun. He's only a 75. I might make him my slot and EJ Gaines be my number 2, depending on if I make any trades. Clearly, Jabril Peppers is gots to be my starter. Maybe Derek Kindred. What would he be as a middle linebacker? I know that's kind of a weird way to put it, but he did play middle linebacker in college quite often. I am a big Michigan fan, so I think that might be the move. And have strong safety Derek Kindred. Maybe trade for a strong safety or try to pick one up somewhere. You know, let's throw him into the trade block. just because I kind of want to get. I think I know who I want to get to fill that strong safety spot. First and foremost, let's go to improve team. Let's check out the free agents. Obviously we got the Julius Thomas, the Des Bryant, the Cliff Averill, the Rashard Matthews, the Jeremy Maclin, the Eric Decker. We clearly got these guys. That's not who I want to go with. I want to go halfback. Anybody young? Rookie Bo Scarbo. Yeah, let's just go to fullback. I do need a fullback. John Kuhn's clearly out here, but I don't know. Des Bryant. Kendall Wright. Brandon Coleman. Corey Coleman. We can bring Corey Coleman back to the Browns. Huh. How does he... What's his deal? He's a speedy. He's definitely a speed. You know what? Fuck it. Let's bring Corey Coleman back to the Browns. Rashad Perryman is a dope move. Darius Stewart's a move. You know what? Let's pick up Darius Stewart as well. I'm a big fan. Obviously, Perryman is a fucking speed monster. You know what? Who's got the best speed? 95 at Rashad Perryman. Respect. I think I'm set there. Gross. Jack Muhort is always a good move. He's decently young. Decent there. Left outside. There's some decent guys here. Jackson. Obviously, TJ Ward's out here. Rookie punter. You know what? Fuck it. I don't know who our punter is, but if anything, I can just cut him. First order of business, we're gonna start this training. Yeah, obviously that's the best move. We're gonna do attacking cover 1 just because it's at the top and it's the easiest to get to, and pass defense cover 1 just because it's. We'll do cover cover 2, because I actually run a lot of cover 2. We'll do attack and cover 2, because a lot of other people play cover 2.
Guys, we all watched the film from yesterday, and I hope everyone knows it wasn't good enough. Today's practice...
I'm gonna pretend I didn't do that. I clicked the wrong button. Let's go. Offensive line able to hold up there. David Njoku easily. David Njoku is a beast. Easy here. Njoku, obviously a beast there. Fucking beast.
All right, man, bring it in tight, bring it in tight. Let me tell you something. That is the best practice of the season. Not a single mental mistake. That's the type of practice championship team. Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Damn, Antonio Callaway. Good call, sending Collins there. Let's go, Demarius Randall. Too fast for Jamie Collins there. Fluff. Josh Bobert. User. Let's go. I saw it. I lurked it. I saw that. Easy. Easy defense. Easy defense. Darren Fells outrunning Jamie Collins there. Definitely need somebody else out there. Just protect the sticks. Protect the sticks. I'll take it. I'll let him keep throwing that underneath. Let's go. Good tackle. The team is playing pretty well. I mean, if I gotta admit, team's playing pretty well. No bonus XP there. A little bit there for freaking whatever it's called. Scheme fit. Yeah, let's go offense. Let's just sim the preseason game here to see nothing. Nothing. I got some decent players on the trade block too. I think we just need to fix this scheme. Field general, I don't feel like that's Baker. Baker's a scrambler. We gotta fit him into the scheme. He does kind of fit there. Let's do a spread offense. You know what? I'll stick with it. Let's check that defensive scheme. Looks like a 3-4. Ooh, a 4-6 defense is definitely how we fit. I think this is how I like it. Kind of mad that nobody has traded or sent me any trade offers. Jabril Peppers is a 74. That is kind of the move, though. Let's go to the trade center. Let's take a quick little look at the trade block here. Bound need a Trent Taylor. These are trash. I don't really need a center though. I don't need a left end either. Shane Ray. Dylan Cole. Darius, man. I'm a huge fan of Jamal. I think I'm gonna actually just trade for him. It's too good of a player there. What kind of corner situation do we got? Like, yeah, I know that's not the smartest. I like it. I think everybody know who I'm going for here. Quandre Ninja. No. That could be a move. Jesse Bates III. Justin Simmons. Justin Evans. Trey Boston. Darwin James. I think. I think Jesse Bates would be a nice move. We got a strong safety. Okay. Quandre. Alrighty, you think this isn't super realistic, and maybe, maybe not. I feel like if the Browns were to offer for a strong safety, somebody like this, like a versatile player, something they would want to get. Carl Davis. Nothing. They are interested in these guys. I think TJ Carey would be the best option just because of the cap hit. Maybe let's just check and see if Terrence Mitchell would go through straight up. Alrighty, so it does look like TJ Carey is a little bit better of an offer here. It's pretty much the same. How about that? They're kind of like in that. Free safety, strong safety. Get their punter. Oh, picks. I don't want to throw in a pick if I don't. Let's throw in a decent wide receiver, Rob Streeter. I think I'm gonna move Austin over to left tackle. Let's just take out this. Let's just be realistic here. Fifth. Alrighty, that went through. I don't know how I feel about it. I definitely think it's a good pick, and it's a good player. Now just Kindred doesn't really have a place. Let's go ahead and sim another week. Gonna go ahead and sim another week here. I actually do got some player upgrades. Rashard Higgins. Not sure if I'm gonna keep him on the team. I'm gonna upgrade him just because if I do get rid of him, he'll have a little bit more of a trade value. Maybe. Didn't really go up in overall, so I guess I was hoping for a little too much. I think I'm gonna bump Batonio out to tackle. and start the rookie guard. Maybe if I bump Zettel back to left end. And then I move Agba up to left outside linebacker. So he's blitzing off the edge like he probably should be. And Myles Garrett can be on the inside. Christian Kirksey is not really a blitzer either. I think I'm just going to go ahead and let him, because I kind of want... We'll see. I still got some people on the trade block and just nothing. Anybody new? Looks pretty much the same. We do have a right guard. James Carpenter's out there. Let me look at free agency just to see if anybody has been cut. I highly doubt it, since it hasn't forced us to cut players yet. I'm just gonna sim another week. Let's take it 1 week here at a time. Rashard Higgins. Wow. You could tell I forgot to turn down the fucking funk. Gameplay sliders. Alrighty. Let's see, let's see. Dante Pettis could be a move. DJ Moore. I think that's the man I'm gonna go with. I'm going to look. Josh Gordon could be a move, but Cooper Kupp's definitely a move. Well then. First round draft pick next year. What a second from this year. Okay. I know this is a bit cheating. And I hate to do this because I feel like it's unfair. But I also feel like it's unfair because I feel like the Panthers would make that trade. I feel like that's something the Panthers would do. It's alright if you guys don't agree with this. It's cool. But I think as long as I make the trade that I'm pretty sure they would go through with, I feel like this is not cheating. It's just fixing something that Madden should have fixed a long time ago. Um, there's impossible players to get, and I promise nothing is impossible to get. Nothing. Um, with Land oh, Collins, with Terrence Mitchell. And I feel like a next year's first would actually, I'm pretty sure this would go through in real life. Jamie Collins Sr., which apparently the Panthers need. Terrence Mitchell, which the Panthers could very much use. He's a decent corner and a first round draft pick for next year. Feel like that's something the Panthers would very much do. If you agree with that, that's your own. It's your own way to look at it. I don't care what y'all think. To be honest, I'm going to do this the way I want. And I want him on the team, and there was no way to get him on the team. It's just not happening, and it's kind of sad when you think about it. I want number 12. It's kind of sad when you think about it. As in, there's just players that you can't get no matter how bad you want them. And I could trade 3 first round draft picks, and I'm 99% sure that would have never have gone through. It's just how the game plays. And it's sad that way. It's sad that that's how the game plays. It's sad that that's how it's gonna have to be. Oh my lordy, have fucking mercy, dude. This sim is so dumb. I don't fucking care anymore. I'll turn that fucker down to like 2. Also, I probably should do the XP sliders like I want. Basically, I just fucking randomize them. I just kind of randomize those. I feel like 100 is not enough. 150 is, you know, pretty decent range. So I feel like if they're anywhere from 125 to 175, I feel like that's a good range. It's not giving too much, but it's not giving super duper fucking little. I'm just gonna go the depth chart here. So I can't throw Nick Chubb in there. Alrighty, so far it's pretty good. Not sure where I'm gonna put Kindred yet. I guess I'm gonna have to probably trade him away at this point. Really doesn't have much use for me. Alrighty, I'm just gonna sign a few backups. Make it really hard to sign backups when you throw out good players like that.
The #1 pick starts on day 1. Hey, it's the coach. This is the opening weekend of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, Baker Mayfield. Your time is now. The Heisman Trophy winner gets the start on opening day. But his Browns are in for a stern test against the reigning AFC North champs, the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll be back at halftime with a look at games in progress. But first, let's get you to the land. Standing by, it's our #1 picks, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And, Coach, we come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh yeah, there's my man
Charles
Jarvis.
Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game, there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, an early season tilt, and when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
The first carry for a former 49er and also a former Buckeye. It's Carlos Hyde.
Let's go.
His way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Mayfield now on 2nd down, eluding the pressure right. He goes full extension.
Let's go, Jarvis.
He's got it. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Every coach we ever
Way
talked
to extend the
says to his
play
team
there,
before the game, "Quick start,
Baker.
guys. Let's get out of the gate fast." How about that?
Throw
They took his
first
lesson to
career
heart, didn't they?
touchdown
They
pass.
did exactly
Bet.
that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And there's the first NFL catch for the Maryland man, DJ Moore.
Fucking clutch, Njoku.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp.
Let's go, Duke Johnson.
Free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Open receiver, that's David Njoku. And inside the 20 before
Baker 3 for 3 for 39. He is dotting up this defense.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so pardon. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. T.J. Watt able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Nobody got open there.
And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding
Baker
3 points.
overthrew.
They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Now a second
Was he
down.
under pressure there? Okay, we got Big 91. Stefan Tuitt coming at you. I clicked the wrong button. I feel like you should have had that, Baker. I feel like you should have had that. Fluff.
For the end zone, but it's incomplete. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys
I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now Roethlisberger goes underneath for Bell. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down. And a peek now at the offense for Pittsburgh.
A big reason this team led the league in offense, their offensive line. Monster strength. 3 Pro Bowlers last year in Alejandro Villanueva, David DeCamp.
Who broke that bad boy up? EJ Gaines almost with the jump pick. Let's go, buddy.
Quarterbacks upright to throw it downfield and carved a lot of holes for their runners.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. On second down, it's Bell. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Let's go, Kirksley.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down. But what an effort to get his hand on that one.
Let's go, Jamal. Let's go, Agnew.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Damn. I have a cut on my finger and it's really hurting to click the buttons.
Everybody knows the story. It's been 10 straight years of losing seasons, 0-16 last year. But it feels like there is some optimism. Is it warranted?
It'll be warranted if they can translate all that optimism, the draft choices, the free agent pickups, the molding of the team into winning a game. And
I thought I was stumbling, so I don't think I would have enough speed anyway. It'll be alright.
That will make everyone feel better, not just the organization, but all the fans that surround them.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down, escaping the pressure right.
God damn, Baker.
Incomplete. The intended target was Corey Coleman, and it's second down.
Had the right idea there.
Let's do a let's go a little depth chart.
To the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, that's the second time he's been
Set
sacked so
the
far in the first
house.
half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Play fake. Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Holding offense.
You're cut. You're cut.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
I missed.
41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And
Damn.
The Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Well, Charles Levy, 26 going on 27, and the shelf life for these NFL running backs seems to be getting shorter and shorter. How long can he go at this torrid pace?
Usually we say 30 is kind of the...
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise
I was trying to
gang up on the run and shut them
didn't expect him to cut back to the left.
Leader in receiving yards a year ago, and a 1st down. And connection number 1 there on the game, Roethlisberger to Boney Tony. Antonio Brown, that's what his high school teammates used to call him.
I wonder what they would call him now.
A bit more muscular, more successful Boney Tony Brown, right?
I'd say you're probably right. It may be all of that. They'll still call him Boney Tony, but Ben Roethlisberger calls him my number 1 target. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes
Denzel Ward. Let's go.
By the rookie Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Here's Mayfield. And this is incomplete.
Baker's got to throw that with a little lead.
They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the 1st round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along.
Ooh, Landry here, maybe?
Help this team.
Landry?
A lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And they take
What kind of throw was that? Why'd you bullet it?
48-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man.
Why did everybody just give up on the play?
300 pounds. He's a big man. And all the way down to the 7-yard line.
I swear, this is so shit sometimes.
Brandon, sometimes we give a lot of these running backs credit for being good receivers, and all they catch are swings and screens. Le'Veon Bell's a full member of the passing game for the Pittsburgh Steelers, whether he's split out of the backfield or not.
Well, no doubt he can catch it, coming off a career-high 85 receptions in 2017. You know, a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Nope.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but it must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Roethlisberger will throw, and it's caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
Good defense.
Pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
And Boswell's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
I almost got through that. Damn.
This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no...
And this will be caught at the 30.
Let's go.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
I feel like with a little more float on that, he could have got away.
47 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they took field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First down, Mayfield. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Baker Mayfield, obviously the #1 pick overall. That was controversial, though. What ultimately made the Browns go in his way?
Well, post-draft, I did hear a Browns executive talk about the efficacy of Baker Mayfield. In other words, how people rally to him, how people respond to him. He talked about seeing him at a workout, how he showed up, yelled out to the other guys. They yelled back with the same response, ran right to him, and they were ready to start the workout. He said things like that and his talent took the balance in his favor to go #1.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
On second down, Johnson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Pickup, that's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Gonna stick here.
You mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something.
It's the first NFL touchdown pass for the Heisman winner, Baker Mayfield, as his guys have now moved out in front.
Well, you would think that if you threw 119 touchdown passes in your time at Oklahoma, another one might be routine, but not when it's your first one in the NFL. Welcome to the league, Baker Mayfield, and look out, NFL defenses.
Let's get it. Baker Mayfield to DJ Moore.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense?
And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in a sack.
Well, so much for setting the
Perfect coverage. Perfect.
Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Let's play underneath here.
On On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, and it's
What a
incomplete.
throw.
Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's third down.
This defense has been very
Over top,
disruptive early on
give
as they force
cushion.
another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back in pass rush. They've been able
Obviously
to get
expect
home,
a pass
and they're
here.
taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
So we got 3 on 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Damn.
It's a gain of just
Actually, I'm
3.
gonna call
The offense
timeout.
likely
I'm gonna be a
yield
dirtbag.
the unit here
Call
on
timeout.
4th down. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns.
Maybe Agnew
As
can
they
make
stop
something
with
out of
just
this.
over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Returnable here from the 38. Oh, nice move at midfield. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15.
This is running some smart plays here.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive,
Hurry up it.
backed up in their own territory,
PA cross shot. Let's go.
They've got to be confident about
Going
what
all
they're
out here.
presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go.
Let's run a Z spot here. No, let's fade more. I know we're not close enough to really run a fade here.
From the gun, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
He
4
kept
ticks left
going.
here on the clock. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. That'll bring up second down.
I wanna go for it.
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it.
See if I can bound this up to Callaway.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the field goal here.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No
That
good.
fucking
All right,
win,
we'll
dude.
Save the week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
That wind is something else, bro.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Bell is running on us like no other. He's just plowing everybody over.
Where they are here, they're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They got to get the ball.
Denzel Ward unable to break that one up.
They're losing this game.
Vance McDonald comes down with it.
Make him the focal point to stop it, and they've been able to do that.
And he has gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game. One of the premier runners in the NFL.
Now it's Roethlisberger. He couldn't quite hold it.
Let's go. Break it up, baby.
Incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Pretty good running.
Good
there, 9
tackle, good
yards.
tackle.
Sets up a 3rd and 1.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Roethlisberger, he gets it to Brown. Good play.
Good catch, Brown. I knew he wasn't dropping that.
Pretty good. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And McDonald here over the middle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
We all know that Myles Garrett was drafted #1 in the NFL for his ability to get to the quarterback. That's his stock in trade. But the underrated part of his game, plays well against the run, knows how to hold the point of attack.
On third down, Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. And they move this all the way down to
Come on, I can't cover the whole defense, dude.
On third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense.
I told you to play over top. Why are you playing underneath? Seriously, watch this. If I'm there, that's open. If I'm there, that's open. Sherbert needs to block back, drop back, and he needs to follow in. That's what needs to happen.
The receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And they get to him.
Go get sacked.
Roethlisberger goes down.
Larry's a freaking cheat code.
With a great push up front, he picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd went to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL,
and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Yeah, you're literally sucking my player's dick right now.
Absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Mayfield down. And he's got his man on the crossing.
Let's go.
That's Landry. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A first down throw from Mayfield. Fells has it left side. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Browns on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And there's a man they call AB, always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds a number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches.
Oh my lordy.
Single season mark for most receptions, currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
He had 136 catches that year on the heels of 129 the season before. Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on 4th down. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete.
I can't cover everybody.
He does reach the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
Now Bell, and he's going to get him about 3 yards closer.
You better believe it. That was a pass, bro.
You gave the stat early on that he's one of just 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards last year, and then you said they needed to bottle him up for under 100 yards. He's way under 100 yards.
Bottom line, he's had virtually no success.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Good play. Good play.
Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Steelers have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended
Alrighty. Alrighty.
They finally were able to put it
Tight. Tight. I shouldn't have went for that 4th down. I get it.
Coordinator might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And nice work on the return.
Almost.
Drive just past the 30-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Second down, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. The former Buckeye, Cameron Hayward. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But
under pressure again, and down he goes again. Javon Hargrave in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough 1st downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll go again with Bell. And an alley to run. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 13 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And they're going to get the 1st down here across the 15-yard line. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Time for a break. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a little audible into something a little more advantageous.
And now the Browns are going to take another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This will be fielded at the 17. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Elsewhere, 4th quarter score now for Baltimore. And the Ravens have wound up winning that football game. Joe Flacco, 2 touchdown passes in the W. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And he'll stop the clock with 5 seconds to go there on the spike. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick here is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then...
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. First throw in overtime now for Roethlisberger. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense
what a way
touchdown
to end it. Joe Schobert with the pick 6, baby, in overtime. That's how we do it on Vaping and Gaming. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Look at the stats. Ooh. We did so well, and I'm so happy. Baker Mayfield had a couple fluff ups, but as a rookie QB, that happens. As a veteran QB, that happens.
So for the Browns, it was a game that could have gone either way, but they get the touchdown in overtime to secure
14 for 22 for 251 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick.
Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat.
Duke Johnson,
next week
4 for 19. Carlos Hyde, 2 for 27.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew,
oh my God, I seriously hate the
on
announcers. Thank you. They shut up finally. Jarvis Landry, 5 for 129. DJ Moore with that 1 touchdown. Ooh. Yeah, buddy. Joel let up 2 sacks. Chris Hubbard with 1. J.C. Treader with 1. David Njoku with 1. Kevin Zettler with 1. Defensive, Emmanuel Agba led the team in tackles, it looks like. Yeah. Tied with Jabril Peppers. Tackles for loss, Emmanuel Agba and Jabril Peppers and Larry Ogunjobi and Denzel Ward and, yeah, whole bunch of 1s. Sacks, Emmanuel Agba with 1.5, Anthony Zetto with 1.5. Interceptions, here we go. Denzel Ward with 1 and Joe Schobert with 1 as a interception return for a touchdown. Defensive touchdown, Joe Schobert. That's the way to do it. And also, Mr. Greg Joseph here did miss a field goal, but he made up for it for sending us to overtime. Kick return, Jamal Agnew, 3 for 83. Punt return, 2 for 36. Perfect. What a good game by the Browns. I think I need to adjust the sliders just a little bit, but I'll do that before I start the next video. I'll do that at the beginning of the next video, because I'm sure some people do want to see that. They don't want me to lie, and you know, it's whatever, it's cool. Jarvis Landry goes up 1 in overall. Pretty dope. 1-0, we beat the Steelers. Let's just fast forward ahead. Actually, it looks like we got a little more upgrade. Myles Garrett's got an upgrade as well. Let's do his run stopper here. He's up to a 90. That's what I like to see. Actually, let's just do this weekly training now to see if we have any more upgrades. New one might have at least one. Denzel Ward is going to go up to an 84, boosting up his man coverage even better. And Joe Schobert, what an amazing play. We're gonna up his, I guess we'll up his field general like it wants me to. Does boost his zone up. And I normally don't user him, so I do like his zone to be good. Nick Chubb's still out. We're leading the division. We're tied for number 1 in the division. I like to see that. Alrighty. I'm going to adjust these sliders just a little bit. I think it's just slightly too easy. I think we're getting really good. I think I need to boost this up just to stock 50. 45 for that. 45 for that. 45. The run blocking needs to go up to at least 45. Boost their tackle. I didn't have an issue with tackling. It's just, there we go. Boost them up just a bit. Alrighty, y'all. We're just gonna end off on Baker Mayfield here. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Actually, you know what? Hold on. These player of the game. We're gonna end off on player of the game here. Joe Schobert, my ninja. We're gonna end off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like, go ahead and leave a like. Comment on something I should do differently. I know this one went on a very long time. It was an hour and like 20 minutes before I even started the game. So I do understand that. Do understand that the videos after this are going to be like 40 minutes, because all I'm pretty much going to be doing is playing the game, upgrade. That's pretty much it. This was an introductory episode, so I did have the preseason, all those trades and all the trade block and free agency and moving players around and figuring out what scheme I want to run, figuring out what players I want to get. making it fun for me. So we're gonna go ahead and stick with that. I don't think I'm really gonna move any of the schemes around. I don't think I'm gonna trade for anybody unless, you know, somebody in the comments or whatever says, hey, try this. I want to go with lower overall guys, anywhere between 70 and 85. I don't want anybody super duper good. I want to get 99s across the board. Like, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for fun players, rookies, you know, really fast, or really good spec catch for like their overall, or, you know, things like that, or like a budget beast kind of thing. You know how there's budget players in MUT. I want like a franchise budget beast, you know. That's kind of how I want to play this. But anyway, Joe Schobert with amazing pick 6 and overtime for the win. Thank you guys so much for watching. Always remember, God bless. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one.